In a small, sun-drenched city filled with the hum of traffic and the scent of roasted coffee from street vendors, there lived a young boy named Eli. He had lost both his parents at a very young age and was raised by his grandparents in a tiny, old apartment on the edge of town. Every morning, before the city truly woke up, Eli would grab his little shoeshine box, scratched, dented, and worn, and head downtown. He wasn't just shining shoes. He was fighting for tomorrow. People passed by him all day long. Businessmen in suits, mothers with children, students rushing to class. Most never even noticed the boy sitting quietly on the sidewalk, polishing dusty shoes for a few coins. But Eli was different. Even though he had little, he dreamed big. He would often look at the people walking in and out of the bank across the street and wonder, what if one day I could walk in there not to ask for help, but to make an investment? One evening, after counting the few coins he had earned, Eli came up with a wild idea, one that made his heart race with excitement. The next morning, he made a small cardboard sign that read, "Invest in ME minimum, 10 coins." He placed it proudly next to his shoeshine box. Most people laughed. Some shook their heads. To them, it was just a silly dream of a poor street kid. But Eli didn't mind. He kept working, believing that one day someone would see more than just a boy with dirty hands and worn-out shoes. The day passed slowly. The sun began to set, painting the streets gold. Just when Eli thought he would pack up and go home, a man in a gray suit stopped. He looked down, not at his shoes, but at the little sign, "Invest in you." The man asked with a curious smile, "Tell me, kid, what would you do with 10 coins? Eli looked up, his eyes full of determination. "I'll start something," he said softly. "Maybe buy more polish and brushes, or rent a small place to shine shoes for more people. I just want to grow, sir. I just need a start." The man paused for a moment, then reached into his wallet and handed Eli 10 shiny coins. "All right," he said, "consider this an investment. Let's see where your dream takes you." Eli's hands trembled as he took the coins. He bowed deeply, thanking the man over and over. That night, he couldn't sleep. He planned, he dreamed, he believed. Over the following months, Eli saved every coin he earned. He bought better tools, learned how to repair and restore all kinds of shoes, and treated every customer like they were the most important person in the world. Word spread. People began to say, "If you want your shoes to look brand new, go to Eli." Years passed, and Eli opened his first little shop, then another, and another. He hired other children who had no one, kids just like him. He didn't just teach them how to shine shoes. He taught them how to dream big, work hard, and believe in themselves. One bright morning, Eli walked into the same bank, where he had once sat outside with his cardboard sign. But this time, he wasn't there to shine shoes. He was there to open an account for his own company, Eli's Leather and Shine Co., a brand that would soon grow into a chain of stores, restoring shoes and crafting handmade leather goods. When reporters later asked him what inspired his journey, Eli smiled and said, "Someone once invested 10 coins in me. But the truth is, the biggest investment was faith. Someone believed I could do more, and that changed everything." So remember this, it doesn't matter where you start, how small your dream is, or how many times life pushes you down. If you keep working, keep believing, and never stop trying, success will find you. Because sometimes, all it takes is one person to believe, and that person might just be you.